Leash training for Great Danes. Leash training is an essential part of owning a Great Dane. These gentle giants can easily overpower their owners if they are not properly trained to walk on a leash. In this article, we will discuss the importance of leash training for Great Danes and provide some useful tips for success. The first step in leash training your Great Dane is to make sure you have the right equipment. A sturdy, well-fitted collar or harness is essential. Great Danes have strong necks and can easily slip out of a collar that is too loose. A harness is often a better option as it distributes the pressure evenly across their chest. Additionally, you will need a strong, durable leash that is at least 6 feet long. Avoid retractable leashes as they can be difficult to control with a large, powerful dog like a Great Dane. Start early and be consistent. Leash training should ideally start when your Great Dane is still a puppy. It is much easier to teach good habits from the beginning rather than trying to correct bad habits in an older dog. However, if you have an adult Great Dane that needs leash training, don't worry, it is still possible with patience and consistency. When starting leash training, keep your sessions short and positive. Begin in a quiet, distraction-free area such as your backyard. Attach the leash to your dog's collar or harness and let them explore while following closely behind. Use treats and praise to reward them for walking beside you and maintaining a loose leash. Remember to never pull or yank on the leash, as this can cause your Great Dane to become fearful or resistant. Consistency is key when leash training a Great Dane. Aim to have daily training sessions, gradually increasing the duration and difficulty as your dog becomes more comfortable. Practice walking in different environments, such as parks or busy streets, to expose your Great Dane to various stimuli. Mastering loose leash walking. One of the main goals of leash training for Great Danes is to teach them how to walk politely on a loose leash. This means that they should not pull, tug, or lunge ahead. To achieve this, it is important to be patient and consistent. Start by walking in a straight line with your Great Dane beside you. Use a treat or toy to reward them for staying close and walking calmly. If your dog begins to pull ahead, stop walking and wait for them to return to your side. Once they are back beside you, reward them and continue on your walk. Repeat this process consistently until your Great Dane understands that pulling gets them nowhere, but walking beside you is rewarding. Another useful technique for mastering loose leash walking is to change directions frequently. This will keep your Great Dane engaged and focused on you. Whenever your dog starts to pull, simply turn around and walk in the opposite direction. Again, reward them when they return to your side. Over time, your Great Dane will learn that pulling only leads to changes in direction and will be more motivated to walk calmly beside you. Dealing with distractions. Great Danes are naturally curious and can be easily distracted by their surroundings. Leash training can become more challenging when there are other animals, people, or objects to pique their interest. However, with consistent training, you can teach your Great Dane to remain focused on you, even in the face of distractions. Start by exposing your Great Dane to controlled distractions. Begin with low-level distractions such as toys or treats on the ground. As your dog shows progress, gradually increase the difficulty by introducing more tempting distractions, such as other dogs or squirrels. Use treats and praise to reward your Great Dane for maintaining focus on you, even when there are distractions nearby. It is important to remember that leash training takes time and patience. Every dog learns at their own pace, so do not get discouraged if your Great Dane does not immediately grasp the concept. Keep your training sessions positive and enjoyable for both you and your dog, and soon enough, you will have a well-trained Great Dane who walks calmly on a leash. In conclusion, leash training is crucial for Great Danes to ensure their safety and the safety of others. By starting early, being consistent, and mastering loose leash walking, you can successfully leash train your Great Dane. Remember to stay patient and positive throughout the process, and soon you will have a well-behaved, well-mannered Great Dane who walks politely on a leash.